Alec Baldwin is being charged in the death of Halyna Hutchins, the cinematographer who died on the set of the film Rust, Alec Baldwin's movie that he was producing and starring in. It turns out that Alec Baldwin has a history of angry outbursts, especially directed at the paparazzi and journalists. On Thursday, New Mexico prosecutors announced they will charge the actor and armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, each with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter for the 2021 fatal shooting of cinematographer Halyna Hutchins on the film Rust. Baldwin has maintained his innocence, contending he didn't know the gun he used was loaded, that he didn't pull the trigger, and called the shooting an accident. Now, throughout this time, since Miss Hutchins was killed on the set of Rust, Alec Baldwin has told media that he did not pull the trigger of the gun, that he was pulling the hammer back and it accidentally fired without him actually pulling the trigger. The prosecutor in New Mexico is saying that Alec Baldwin indeed pulled the trigger of the gun and that forensic evidence will back up that claim. Let's take a look at some of the angry outbursts of Alec Baldwin. He slaps the phone from him. He's pushing him into the street. He's mocking him. And right here, Alec makes a very good choice and walks away from the situation instead of continuing the confrontation and it possibly escalating into violence. So he did make a good decision there to walk away. Uh, I do want to say that it's probably quite frustrating for Alec Baldwin being in New York City, in a large city. Every time he leaves his apartment or his hotel or wherever he stays, he has a scrum of people trying to get his photo, take video of him, ask him questions. It's probably annoying. They get in his way, they follow him wherever he goes. I get that. Alec Baldwin is an A-list celebrity. These are the things that A-list celebrities have to deal with in large cities, and he wants to live in New York City. Alec Baldwin was arrested for getting into an altercation with someone while trying to park his vehicle in New York City. Let's take a look at this clip.
Police say around 1 p.m., Baldwin was in his Cadillac Escalade trying to back into a parking spot outside his home on West 10th Street when another driver in a Saab station wagon cut behind the 6-year-old actor and pulled into the spot first. Sources tell us Baldwin yelled at the other driver, but the 49-year-old man ignored him and walked over to the Muni meter. Baldwin followed, and police said he punched the other driver in the left side of his face. Baldwin is no stranger to the NYPD. He was arrested in the Flatiron District 4 years ago after authorities said he was riding his bicycle against traffic, then yelled at the officers who pulled him over. Before that, the NYPD arrested Baldwin twice in 2 years for assaulting photographers. And in 2011, Baldwin shoved our own reporter Hazel Sanchez after he was kicked off a plane for refusing to turn off his cell phone.
You gotta watch out with that thing. You're gonna get him.
He has a history of attacking people physically, and it doesn't seem like he's very skilled at letting things go.
I want you out of here. I know you got weak legs, right?
He grabs him.
I'm Just leave him alone, right? He's gonna go. You're breaking my arm. He's gonna go. Just leave him, right? Stop. All we're doing is taking your picture. I want you to shut the fuck up. And get out of here. I want you to get out of here. Leave my neighbor alone. Bro, I was just telling you how to do that. Shut up. Shut up. Leave my neighbor alone, okay? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? Little girl. Thanks a lot, Alex.
Do we have a light, you guys?
So you can clearly see that he grabs this person's arm. He doesn't have any problem grabbing somebody or getting physical with somebody. Suspicions would not even be floating if Alec Baldwin hadn't had this history of being aggressive and angry with people and physically accosting people. There wouldn't be this level of accusation against him in this case of the shooting of Miss Hutchins on the movie set. His history of being angry and having outbursts is not working to his advantage. What do you think about Alec Baldwin? What do you think about the charges that he will be facing in New Mexico? Alec Baldwin says he never pulled the trigger of the firearm that killed Halyna Hutchins. Forensic analysts and the prosecution in New Mexico are saying he did pull the trigger. What are your thoughts? Leave a comment down below, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.